Well, good morning. Welcome to the sports segment here on the AM show with me, Benedict Owusu. This morning, a lot to talk about. You know, as always, what we do on Friday, Preview Friday, we look at what's going to happen in the week, as a weekend, especially with regards to matches that will be played in the major European leagues, with specific reference to the English Premier League, as well as the Spanish La Liga and Serie A. And also last night, we saw action in the UEFA Europa League, where teams like Chelsea, Arsenal all bounced back from the first leg defeat to book a place in the next stage of the competition. That's the round of 32 of the competition. So I'll take you through the results of matches that were played in the Europa League. Plus, Kumasi Asante Kotoko are also in action this weekend. They are away to play against Nkana. That's a CAF Confederation Cup game, third group game Asante Kotoko are playing. Remember, they've played 2 games in their group. They've won 1 and lost 1. So a win for Asante Kotoko obviously will put them in a very good position to qualify for the next stage of the competition. All these and more here on the show this morning. But as always, we have to start here on the local scene. And there is a saying that catch them young. Normally, you get football enthusiasts, also other sports disciplines use this phrase or phrase or words as a theme or motto for their whatever competition or whatever they are doing. Well, that's what Ghana ambassador designated to the Kingdom of Belgium and permanent representative to the European Union, Her Excellency Mrs. Harriet Boateng, is using as she made a donation to the Accra Lawn Tennis and the Rich Church School Tennis Club yesterday. I was there and I came to read this report. Harriet Boateng, a former tennis player herself, presented the items, which comprised of tennis rackets, balls, shoes to the Rich Church School Tennis Club and the Accra Lawn Tennis Club. According to her, the donation of the tennis equipment is to ensure that young tennis players enjoy the opportunity to further and improve on their training.
For what tennis has done for us as girls growing up, we should always try and contribute to the development of the game wherever we are. So we took it upon ourselves, I think 4 years ago, to always approach other tennis clubs abroad to donate items to us. Some are brand new, some are slightly used. When they are changing, because of the weather, they change their equipment more often. So they send them to us. We take the cost of shipping and then we do donations. We've done 2 donations in Winneba Sports Club 2-3 years ago. And today we thought that we would do it for the young children of Richard School and for the tennis court that brought us up.
Mr. Peter Annan, a member of the Ghana Tennis Federation and also an executive member of the Accra Lawn Tennis Club, received the items. He lauded Mrs. Harriet Boateng for the gesture and asked other individuals, groups and organizations to emulate the ambassador designate.
I think the future is there and bright, but our worry is about education. You know, when it gets to a time of coming to play tennis, some of the parents want them to go and learn more than even playing tennis. But we are forcing them that they should play. So far, since we started with the research, we have got a lot of talents. But we can't continue because they can only play once in a week. And we are about to see the parents, if they can allow them to come and register in the club so that they can continue. Because they are doing well. And I can assure you that within a couple of years, they become the stars in the country. But the school is the problem. But you can't deny them. But school comes first. And I have the belief that there's a talent in the country. We can bring a lot of young girls.
Well, away from tennis, let's do some football. And on Sunday, Kumasi Asante Kotoko will be in action in the CAF Confederation Cup game. They're up against Zambian side in Ghana. And as I noted earlier, Asante Kotoko obviously will be hoping to get a win as they seek to make the next stage of the competition. And so far, they've lost 1-1 in that group with 3 points. So a good result away, of course, will put them in a very good position to make the next stage of the competition. One coach who's always been backing Asante Kotoko to do well is J. Sapon. Now he's in charge of Accra Great Olympics. Well, he's hoping to qualify Accra Great Olympics to the Premier League soon.
It's one of the old teams in this country. For Santana, Olympics have not taken its rightful place in Ghana football. We have multifaceted facts that had led to this abysmal performance for Olympics. But don't forget that I've been in and out of the Olympics about 9 times, you know, and I feel that we should go back to Olympics and bring it back to its olden days. And the target is to qualify the team to the Premiership. In fact, when normalization of our football is done, our target is to come back to the Premiership.
All right, so that was Jay Sapon speaking to my colleague Asaribidi Akon. Last night, as I noted in my intro, matches were played in the UEFA Europa League with some teams making the next stage of the competition. I'm going to take you through the results of matches that were played. So Krasnodar went away to play against Bayer Leverkusen and they drew 1-1 with Bayer Leverkusen on aggregate, making the next stage of the competition. And then Benfica Galatasaray also ended goalless. Betis lost at home to Stade Rennais by 3-1, with Chelsea at Stamford Bridge beating Malmo FF by 3-0. And then Dynamo Kiev Olympiacos ended 1-0 in favor of Dynamo Kiev, with Genk losing to Slavia Prague by 4-1. Also, Arsenal were at home at the Emirates Stadium to Batibori. So remember, the first leg they played away, Arsenal lost by 1-0. So on aggregate, Arsenal are through to the next stage of the competition. We have teams like Zenit St. Petersburg all making the next stage of the competition, as well as Sevilla, Valencia, Salzburg, and Napoli. So the Europa League, very, very interesting, especially looking at the teams that have booked their place in the next stage of their competition. Now we have to look at what's going to happen this weekend in the English Premier League. A lot to look forward to. Liverpool will be hoping to, stretch the lead to 3 points. Currently, they are on same points with Manchester City, but City are leading the table by virtue of a good goal difference between themselves and Liverpool. So the fixtures on your screen will have Cardiff will play actually today with Watford, and also West Ham United Fulham game is happening later tonight. And then on Saturday, that's tomorrow, we'll have Burnley, Tottenham Hotspur, Bournemouth, Wolverhampton Wanderers, and then Newcastle United will take on Huddersfield, and we'll have Leicester City, Crystal Palace. The Chelsea-Brighton game postponed, and we'll have the game involving Arsenal, Southampton, and of course, the big one on Sunday will be the top liner at the Old Trafford, where Manchester United will play host to Liverpool. All right, so the Spanish La Liga also on your screen, and Espanyol Huesca happening tonight, as well as Getafe and Rayo Vallecano will have Sevilla Barcelona. Barcelona will be hoping to win that game to extend their lead on the Spanish La Liga table. Alaves, Celta de Vigo, Atletico Bilbao, Eibar. Then we'll have Leganés will take on Valencia, with Atletico Madrid, Villarreal, and Real Valladolid. Betis, Levante, Real Madrid, Girona will come up against Real Sociedad. All right, so a lot of action to look forward to this weekend, of course, in all the leagues. So we've done that of the English Premier League and the Spanish La Liga, the Italian Serie A. AC Milan tonight will take on Empoli, with Torino up against Atalanta. And then tomorrow, half for Frosinone, AS Roma, Sampdoria, Cagliari. Bologna will come up against Juventus. Juventus will be hoping to bounce back to winning ways after that defeat to Atletico Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. And then Chievo Verona, Genoa, Sassuolo, Spa will have Parma, Napoli, Fiorentina, Inter Milan, and then Lazio will take on Udinese. But remember, there's a cup final in England this weekend. That's on Sunday. Manchester City up against Chelsea again, but this time the game will be played at Wembley. We'll see if City can win their first trophy of the season, or is it going to be Chelsea? That's Mauricio Sarri winning his first ever trophy in his coaching career. We'll see what happens on Sunday. But of course, on paper, Manchester City are favourites to win that title. That's how we end sports this morning here on the AM show with me, Benedict Owusu. Remember to join us at 2 on Sports Today. My colleague Nathan Lato will be here with more sports. Until then, enjoy the rest of our programs, and the show continues after this short break. Don't go away.